Kilo, November 4, Romeo, Foxtrot Kilo.
Okay, sir. Gosh, tell you what you might want to do, first off, is consult your ALC. Bring your ALC up, and with mic gain in hand, and adjust your ALC to run mid-scale to 2/3. Right now, that ALC is somewhere in Never Never Land. Your audio is very, very hot and distorted. So go to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and adjust your ALC to run mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
To 2/3. Roger.
This is KN4RFK.
Yes, I was talking to you, sir. What's the name there?
Talking to you, sir. What's the name there?
KN4RFK. Do you copy KC9VKV?
Copy KC9VKV.
Copy, Roger, Roger. This is, my name is Tony, Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, Tony, I'm just across the river from you, buddy. I'm over in New Albany. And gosh, your audio was really broken up. You were really pushing your audio level into your ALC, Roger?
Level into your ALC, Roger.
We'll try this. This is KN4RFK.
All right, now we're coming along here. We have what radio are you running, sir?
Yeah, what radio are you running, sir?
I've got a 7300. I've got this thing. I mean, I've only had it for about 3 weeks now, so I'm just trying to figure it all out.
Roger that, roger that. Well, do you know your way around it? Do you know how to get to your compressor? We have a setup procedure for the 7300. It starts with the compressor being engaged at about a 3. If you know how to get to your compressor and adjust it for a 3, Roger?
For a 3, Roger.
No, actually, sir, I do not know my way around it, but I will figure this thing out, that's for sure.
All right, let me give you a couple of 3 suggestions. First off, when you find your way around the 7300, go to your compressor and engage your compressor at about a 3. Turn your compressor on and adjust it to about a 3, about a third of its capabilities. It's not anything that you'll ever hear on the air, but it is the beginning of our fattening process. So after you get your compressor engaged at a 3, move to your ALC. Move to your ALC meter, and with mic gain in hand, adjust your ALC to read mid-scale to 2/3. I'm thinking you're going to be taking notes on this. So, like I say, go to your ALC and adjust your mic gain to your ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
To 2/3. Roger.
Roger, Roger, sir, and I am copying this, and it's 3 on the compressor and 2/3 on the ALC. Roger, Roger.
Absolutely. Now, your mic is, your EQ is kind of thin from the EQ standpoint, so I would add about, well, to be on the safe side, maybe a dB on the bass boost. 1 dB on the bass boost, and maybe about 3 on the top end on your treble control. About +3 clicks more EQ on the top end treble control than where it is now, and about 1 dB boost more on the bass EQ from where it is now. Roger?
From where it is now. Roger.
Roger, Roger. I'm running an SM30 on the mic, so yeah, I'm just trying to figure it all out, sir.
Oh, Roger. Well, you figured most of it out. You've got the best radio, one of the best, in my estimation, the best. But the 7610 is just a little more interesting than the 7300. But for the best for the money is, I think, the 7300. But my personal choice, Roger.
My personal choice, Roger.
Roger, Roger, sir, and I appreciate your help. And like I say, I am trying to figure this thing out. I've been reading the manual and everything. I've only had it 3 weeks, and I am totally, I love this radio. Back to you.
Roger, Roger. Well, you know, that is a very complex radio from the standpoint of, you know, when you consider all the receive capabilities and adjustments. You know, I only deal with that radio pretty much on the transmit side because that's all usually we do is a tune-up on the audio for the transmitter, and so I'm not really, you know, too much inclined to understand all the receive capabilities, but I do know it's a great radio, and if their receiver is anywhere near like their transmitter, that is all the more reason to have one. Roger.
To have one, Roger.
Roger that, and I've been trying to figure out the the receive part, and I've not really looked into the transmit part, but it's going to be my next endeavor. So thank you, sir, for your help, and 73 to you. This is KN4RFK.
Roger, Roger. And the last thing I would suggest is to be sure and run that radio in the widest possible passband. You want to be running 100 to 2900. Make sure you're running 100 to 2900. There are some more restrictive passbands, but what happens is primarily you're just rolling off the top end, and for intelligibility you want all that you can be, and that means running that radio 100 to 2900. Roger.
2900, Roger.
Roger that, 100 to 2900. Copy that. Thank you, sir. KN4RFK.
Roger, Roger. Tony 3 is that way, sir, and you have a good day, a great weekend. If you get a chance, join us next Friday when you crank in those EQs, and we'll take a listen. We are the Qso-Vlog network from 3:30 till 5. We're recording all the time, and if you want to hear what your radio sounds like now, if you would go to YouTube in the next couple of days and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, that will take you to our Qso-Vlog page, and on that page you'll be looking for one special Qso, which is today's Qso, and it's entitled My Group Air Check 11/8/19. My Group Air Check, today's date 11/8/19. Roger.
Roger.
Roger that. KN4RFK. We're clear.
Roger, Roger. This is KC9VKV, and this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. My name is Jim, KC9VKV. I'm better known in some circles as Dr. VKV. And we are recording now live till 5, so if you've got a radio you want to check out, give us a shout. This is KC9VKV.